Welcome. Today I want to discuss bullying. When we think of bullying, we often think of school-age children. Bullying on the playground, by the locker, or even in the bathroom. But it's a far bigger problem, and it tends to be growing in today's modern society. There's workplace bullies. There's cyber bullies. That's a big problem now. People are being hacked. There's impersonations. There's harassment. There's sexual harassment. There's plagiarism. Cyberbullying is a huge problem. There's adult bullying, both male and female. I've witnessed it. Adults bullying children, as well as adults bullying other adults. And then we take it to the next level and we have abuse. Whether it's physical abuse, psychological, verbal abuse, sexual abuse, or financial abuse, none of it is acceptable. So I want to talk about where these behaviors stem from, what we need to do about it, how it affects the victims, and what we can do moving forward. So the behavior stems from a couple different areas depending on the abuser, right? The bully. It is a form of abuse. Let's just call it what it is. And schools are trying to get it under control. They're spreading good messages, but it still happens. So if mom and dad are screaming at each other or screaming at the bully, the child, that's going to be learned behavior. Take it one step further, if there's physical abuse occurring at home, that's learned behavior. That's all this child knows. That's become the norm for this child, sadly. For other children or even adults, the behavior stems from the fact that they were never told no as a child. They were never given limitations or boundaries. Sometimes they just have a very poor self-esteem. So taking control and putting someone else down makes them feel better. It's not the right way to go about it, we know that. But it's a temporary fix for them. Regardless, bullies and abusers have a very low emotional intelligence level. They have a stunted emotional intelligence, typically as a result of trauma, usually from childhood, but sometimes later in life, that happened to them. So if they were abused as a child, say at age 4 or age 6, that age is going to be the age of their emotional intelligence as an adult. Is it all coming full circle now? So an adult who bullies a child is really that 6-year-old child in that adult coming out, yelling, screaming, acting out, trying to take control of the situation because they feel out of control. They're fearful or feel inadequate or have low self-esteem. And they need to control the situation. Same thing with an adult versus another adult, an adult bullying an adult. So what happens to the victim? The victims suffer from mental health problems. Often they have depression, anxiety. Sometimes they have physical symptoms such as nausea, migraines, vomiting. They tend to withdraw, isolate. They miss days of school, days of work. Sometimes they even have suicidal ideation, and in the worst case scenarios, they kill themselves. It's a horrible thing. So the solution, as I've studied it, seems to be to raise emotional intelligence, which, by the way, folks, can be done at any age. That's the beauty. How wonderful would it be to teach emotional intelligence skills in elementary school, to thwart the bullying problem at a young age, and to give these sets of skills to have for a lifetime to prevent adult bullying and adult abuse, right? So in order to do that, we create awareness. We teach communication skills, active listening. We teach positive mindset. We teach awareness of our actions and our behaviors and how those affect others around us. We teach how we are affected by others around us. We teach empathy. We teach motivation. We teach personal responsibility. And all of these skills together help us to regulate, communicate, and express our emotions in a much more responsible way than bullying. So that's my message for today. I hope it helps. Comment, tell me your experiences with bullying. Tell me how you feel about emotional intelligence if you're interested in learning more. If you want personal coaching on emotional intelligence or in a certain specific area, relationships with emotional intelligence, business development and personal intelligence, or anything like that, comment, let me know, message me. I actually just got a new email that I'll be updating in my bio, and I'll let you know all my contact information in the comments as well so that you can get a hold of me. And in case no one has told you yet today, you are absolutely amazing.